at the end. That's quite dandy for them. Oh, best of is in, never mind. Thought we went in for a second, right. Welcome, Andrew, to round number 8 of FLR Season 1 in Malaysia. And obviously you can read by the title. The Constructors could be won tonight by, as you guessed, probably McLaren. Most dominant team. They only need to outscore Force India, who are in second, by 4 points to win. But Red Bull could also come back into the fight if they outscore McLaren by 5 points. So still all to play for, but it could be settled tonight. So it is actually time. So 1 second and not ready up. Do not ready up. We have one last second person joining. So do not ready up. Welcome Jamie, welcome Vincent. Vincent is back from his 1 race ban. Not 1 race ban, 2 race ban. Since we're on the lobby, I'll go for the standings. Abion is leading with 110 points. Scuba isn't here tonight, which will cost him, is second with 100. Matt in third with 93. Alice Killer fourth with 88. Then a drop to Shawnee Boy 69. Tekken 56. AMK 47. Sarja 31. Krikri 27. Velu 15. Awesome Dude 14. Lewis Malam 6 points. Bowlerman 5. Best Bob 4. Jamie 2. And Joseph Cowboy 1 of everyone in the points. So we are on a delay. We are waiting for someone actually. 1 second. Right. Let's wait for everyone to pick the cars. I need Sergeant to pick his car. 1 second. Please confirm how it looks good. Alright. We're all ready. So I'll quickly say in the chat again. 1 second. Sorry for the blue screen. Right, we're underway now. We're going to be underway. I'll look at your helmet. I'll look at your helmet. Are you in the same cars next season? No. Obviously not. You're not going to be in the same cars next season. It's a new season. So I'm going to try and balance it a bit more. This for the constructors wise anyway for next season, because as you've seen by this season, there's only 10 rounds. We're on round 8, and already the constructors could be already won. Oh, don't worry, Sarge. Like the chat's just spam anyway. So, will it rain? Will it not? We do not know. Hi, Josh. McLaren only have to score 4 more points to, well, 4 more points over Force India to win the Constructors, unless Force India obviously don't get outscored, and if Red Bull outscore both of them, especially McLaren by 5 points. You hope it doesn't rain. Well, you know Malaysia, if it rains, it rains. It comes down hard. What's the strategy? I would usually go for a super soft to the medium if it's dry. The super soft to the soft isn't a very good strategy. I've attempted it and you're slower on the softs. So it looks dry for now. It's actually incredibly dry. But it's quite cloudy, but don't think it's going to rain this qualifying session. So, Cendric. Wet at the start. Ooh, rain at the start of the race. So I'm guessing dry subs will still be used. Setups may be slightly tweaked. And I believe that is Velu coming out first. It is. So we'll go on board Velu. Lock and Demon. So look at Velu, he has 5.5 laps of fuel, so we're going for a few runs here. He's got a purple helmet. 10 minutes of rain in the race, still can cause a lot of carnage. The final few races of this season are looking very good. Like Belgium, probably still the best race this season. It might possibly still be, we don't know yet. Obviously we have this race and next. And the one after that, the finale. But I think, Velu. And there's already a Sector 1 yellow flag. There's a lot of cars on this straight, wow! For an outlap, having 6 cars, that's quite outrageous. So Velu now, as he's just ended Sector 2, he's in Sector 3. I'm guessing he's going to go for 2 runs. He could squeeze. No, yeah, he'll have to go for 2 runs. He won't have enough fuel for 3. So he now goes onto the back straight. I'll go over his lap. His fuel doesn't seem to be changing. There we go. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2 and Sector 3. I'm just cars slowing up though. So as Velu's coming down the back straight now, brakes at the final corner, does go into 3rd gear. Doesn't take a wide line to get a better exit. To start his lap, but anyway, he opens DRS nicely, goes into 7th as he starts his lap now. And the run down to turn 1, he should drop it down into 2nd, I'm guessing. He doesn't, he actually keeps it in 3rd. So he keeps on in 3rd there, slightly clips the curb on the exit, that may hold him up by possibly half a tenth. And his first sector will be a 23.7 as he now drops to 3rd gear through turn 3, I believe, or turn 4. Now going for the fast left, right, easy to lose it if you don't get on the power right. All the exit, he's taking that very nicely. Now for the triple right hand up. And he's taking that nicely also. So here we are now, he's going to come up for a difficult section up the left-handed hill as he's now finished the 2nd sector with a 54.2. Looking for a difficult right-hander. Exit could be a problem. Clip the curb, may hold him up slightly. Through the fast left-right leading onto the back straight now. Nice braking. Oh, he's drifting around the corner for the back straight. That could have held him up. He did go on the curb, but now down the back straight, this will rely pretty much just on his wings. So now brakes to the final corner. He does clip the grass on entry, but I don't think it's going to hold him up that much. And he's opened his DRS and he sets to 32.3 as a bank. Welcome, Greenwich bit. So who's next across the line? It isn't Shawnee Boy, it is Alice. So Alice is now coming through the final corner and he is going to set a 1:31.6. That is a good banker lap there by him. Who is next across the line? I believe it's not. Oh no. Tekken with a 31.8. Then now it'll be Shawnee Boy as he sets a 33.6. And there's a Haas behind him. Ballerman 34.2. There's a Toro Rosso which will be Sarger. Invalidated. Sauber of Cree with a 32 flat. And I believe that's Abiodun with a 32 flat also. And then there's one Ferrari diving off into the pits. Velu has lost it in the triple right-hander. Best Bob does go 6th. Shawnee Boy goes... No, Shawnee Boy doesn't go 8th. It's James going 7th. And Matt goes provisional pole with a 31-2. That is an extremely good banker. And I do like your helmet. I do like your helmet. I will admit that I do like your helmet. So, let's have a look at Olsen doing Sarger. Sarger's back down, I believe. Also did know it's coming through the final corner. Does get a wide line. I guess he might be starting another lap. I think he is. As he does come across the line to set a 33.8 invalid. So yeah, he was starting another lap. We'll go on board with him for now because he will be on a lap whilst everyone else will be going into the pits. Slightly on the curve there, may hold him up slightly. We'll see his first sector. It is a 33.8, 23.8. Half a tenth up there. Oh, he clips the grass. That will slow him down. Through the fast left right, he's on the curb, and he may have invalidated that. He did make too much of the curb, and that did hold him up a lot. For the triple right-hander, he's taken that nicely though. He now comes down to the uphill section. As he does keep it in 3rd. Very nicely done. He is down by half a second though, so mounting that curb, and he has spun it worse than Sebastian Vettel spun it a few years back, so he's not the only one to do it there. And I guess he'll be coming to the pits now, since he has probably ruined them tyres. Best ball was run out of fuel. And Velo will come into the pits. Everyone else is already pretty much in the pits. Jimmy's on an outlap though. I guess he dived in straight away. Jamie now is coming through the final sector, about to go into the back straight and start his lap. He'll only be able to get one run in, and that'll be it for him. Matt's predicting it could be dry tyres. I had that yesterday in a league race. It wasn't fun. I had it for about 19 laps. You want top 5? Well, where Matt's sitting at the moment and where Velo is sitting, I don't believe they're going to outscore you if it stays like this. Grown HB if you want to. If you can message me after the race though, not in the middle of it. Like, if you want to message me, if anyone does want to join the league, there's about 2 spaces. So if anyone does feel like joining, then feel free. Let's have a look. 25 points, and that will be 33. And then 30. Nah, you would win the Constructors where you are. You'd win the Constructors just if you stay like this. Rafael OB, if that's how I say it. Welcome to the stream. Jamie has overshot that quite significantly. Gone the curb and may have invalidated it. He seems to be missing all the apexes in sector 3. We'll still go on board though, as everyone is actually on their outlaps now. Jimmy's now on the back straight. He won't have enough fuel for another lap, I don't think, but I could be wrong. About 1.7. Oh, he could. He might be able to squeeze one more lap in, but that will be it. As Jamie's going to come across the line to set a 33.1, does put him 9th provisionally. There's a Force India in the background. He'll probably be starting his lap. It is Shawnee Boy starting his lap. Who's going for 2 runs? Jamie obviously starting his lap. Tekken is on his out lap and will get 2 runs in. He has got a car behind him I want to be aware of. is the Williams of Racer, who is actually on the lap. No, he's not, but these two are very close. These two are very close for both on a flying lap. They're going to get slipstream off each other. Could be interesting. Who set a lap? AMK. He has actually gone third by 6 thousandths over Tekken, so he's provisionally third at the moment, and we'll get one. Oh, I don't know if he'll actually get one more lap in. He is struggling on fuel, so Matt is on an out lap. He will get a lap done. Alice Killer's starting a lap. He'll get another lap after this. MK is up by a tenth and a half in the first sector, so he could be challenging Alice Killer's time. I don't know about Matt's though. He has to improve still by 6 tenths. Sarja goes third provisionally with a 31.7. So all this isn't actually helping McLaren. This having, oh, Jamie has retired. Obviously didn't have enough fuel. Don't know if MK is up. He's only up by a tenth now, so he will stay where he is at the moment. On board with him as everyone else who will be starting their laps now. MK, this is his only lap. He's now on the back straight. I believe the car ahead is too far ahead for some slipstream. As he now brakes at the final corner. Velo does retire and he is currently in P8, so that will not help the Red Bull team. As NK comes across the line to set a 31.6, does put him second provisionally. Good lap by him. Sarja has retired. Alice Killer will get another lap in, bear in mind, and he is going to set this one. And Matt has just started his lap. So, Alice Killer coming around the final corner, he probably will get the most of the track evolution. As he comes across the line to set a 31.1, puts him provisionally pole. And he's got another lap to do. Matt, meanwhile, in the first sector. What can he do at 23.4? I don't know if that's an improvement. Meanwhile, Tekken is down his time. Abion is now going to be coming across the line to set a 31.1, puts him provisionally second. So, a McLaren 1-2 at the moment. Matt has retired. It's a provisional McLaren 1-2 and looking like a most definite McLaren 1-2. Creed does go fourth with a 1:31.5. Tekken has retired. James isn't even on a lap anymore. Racer's the only one left. Alice Killer has retired. And here comes Racer around the final corner. Can he try and snatch Paul? I don't think he will. But as he comes across the line, he does not improve. And he's down there in P13. Quite an eventful end to qualifying and unexpected, to say the least. So a McLaren 1-2. McLaren really don't have to try now to get this. So Alice Killer on pole, this time just ahead of Abiodun. Abiodun second, 20 thousandths behind him, or 200ths of a second. Then Matt in third, he was provisional pole for a long time, and he probably could have got into the high to medium 30s, but I don't know what happened. Creek Green fourth, that's a good qualifying session from him. MK, Sarja, Tekken, Awesome Dude Velu, and James all in the top 10. Shawnee Boy, Best Bob Racer, Jamie and Bowlerman are all everyone outside the top 10. Now, it is meant to be a rainy start. So will everyone be starting on dry tyres? Well, no. Hey, 3 cars went up. Here we are starting on the intermediates, and Alice Killer has lagged out, so we will have to go for a restart now. Great. Restart. Restart. God's sake, Alice Killer has lagged out. Or something has happened to his game. So we are going to have a slightly delayed start. So it doesn't matter about this at the moment, just got a delayed start. I need everyone to retire. Do everyone to retire, please. Come on, everyone, just retire. Did my message not go through? My message isn't going through and no one is restarting. Come on. Restart. People are actually deciding to restart now. Tekken, Velu, awesome dude, all that need to retire. Yeah, and we are restarting. Restart. Alice Killer's game crashed in the loading screen. I need to reset it again. No, Demon. It's good someone like that. Alice Killer's game thingy. What have you done? Okay, why have you put me in there then? Right. Right. You have to bear in mind for a while, guys. Nah, I need to know what the rain was. If anyone could tell what the rain was, that would be quite handy. Remiss, quite a lot of people's game crashed. So we've had to pull into a bit of a restart. Well, Lewis, it's not like we really don't have restarts that often. We really don't have restarts that often. So right lane, light rain, clear, clear. Okay. Lewis, if you want to start slacking the league off, you can get out, right? Well, Lewis, if you want out, you want out. That's fine by me. I've got replacements. Why don't we start earlier? Because people can't make it if we start earlier, Andy. We can't fit it in for everyone. Don't start complaining because we've had a restart. I don't think I'm not in a pissing good mood because Orpheus just came screaming at me like fishes. Well, I did say restart Velu, so that's probably why people went a bit crazy. I'm just trying to invite people quick and get them in. I didn't say spearing like fishes, I said jumping at me like fishes. Right. We had 15 people, we currently only have 9. Yeah, Sarge's game crashed. So did Alice Killer's. No, Josh, it's always been at 8. Andy, 2 people had game crashes. If you had a game crash, would you just go, oh, that's fine, game crash, I'm out? No, you wouldn't. So, and it happened to more than one person. It wasn't a connection issue, the game's crashed. I know you're 9th, I know you're 9th, I know you're 9th. How many people are in 12? Who are we missing? Who are we missing? Who are we missing? James. If anyone could say who we're missing, I believe I've invited everyone. Well, Alice Killer has never lagged out in living. I've raced with him for since the end of 2017. He's never lagged out of a league race. Yeah, Josh, we have had qualifying. Bear in mind, we're missing 2 people. Yes, Martin, don't worry. 2 people. Who is it? My brain gone stupid, or am I missing 2 people? I'm missing 2 people. Well, some people don't have time for restarts. Restarts are things that happen. If you don't have time for a restart, that is something you probably should have taken into account that will probably happen. Creekery and Tekken. Jesus, you are. Click on that. I think I invited Tekken, but I don't know about Creekery. Thanks for that, Sergeant. It's on dynamic. I know. It's just a standard setting, right? That's everyone invited. Right. Okay, so now I'm getting dislikes because I'm bitching off at people. Okay. Welcome, Tom Killer. So yeah, I need to do that custom grid actually. So Alice Killer Paul, Abiodun 2nd, Matt 3rd, Cree 4th, and then I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and double check. One second, guys. I need to go back and check the. What is it? Well, I stick to the weather, whatever it was. MK 5th, Sarja 6th, Tekken 7th. And then it's Andy 8th, Velu 9th, James 10th, Shawnee Boy 11th, Best Bob 12th, Racer 13th, and then I don't know who. Then it's Jamie Bowman. Okay. Well, I believe we are all set. Assist restrictions are as usual. Right, go. Oh shit. Right, there we go. It won't be restarted. If there's another connection issue, then I'll just have to offer them points. Like, I did that with Velu once. Like, well, you said it starts rain and goes dry, so I'm doing it as you said. So, welcome, Warlock. Good luck again. Okay, well, I've got 4 dislikes. Yeah, what's up, Warlock? Try and keep it clean, lads, when you're racing. There should be enough time before. Tough, the race shouldn't take 1 hour. Shouldn't take 1 hour. It's 27 laps, I believe. Yeah, but Demon, that's going to be a bit obvious, isn't it? Bit obvious if you do that. They didn't even start the race, Demon. Right, Demon, they didn't even start the race. He would have said the names, but it was AI car controlling. Right. Is there going to be a floating car? No, there's not. So we are. They wouldn't have saved, would they? I'm not going to restart because you haven't clicked the setup. Anyway, 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go for round 8. It looks like Matt has had a very good start. He's already passed Abiodun. Abiodun has struggled. And he's already lost the position. He's Matt loses to Creekery also. Creekery does go in. But he has kept it rather clean. It has been rather clean. The middle's a bit compacted. What is happening in the middle part of the front pack? Oh no, Abiodun's in the grass. He's not at the wall. He's not at the wall. I don't believe Creekery did either. Let's go further up the grid. Andy has no wing. Velu is down and out with no wing. Abiodun has a wing, so does Creekery, so... And Creekery spun it. Abiodun's joined him with a spin. Andy is left. Abiodun and Creekery are going for some synchronised spinning here. Now our Tekken is... Ooh, best well broke like then. Well, the Ferraris are doing very well up there in 6th and 7th. No, 5th and 6th. Very good points for them, actually. So at the moment, I do not believe... oh, I don't know if McLaren... No, McLaren will still win the Constructors if it stays like this. So, if Alice Killer keeps his lead, they will still win the Constructors. So, Matt needs to catch him. If Matt overtakes him, they haven't won the Constructors. Red Bull is still in it, believe it or not. So, main fight for the Constructors. As they have ended lap 1 now. The carnage of lap 1, where 5 cars have ended up, I believe, either wrong. Oh. Well, AMK didn't lose any wing. I think he spun it. Velu has no wing. Abiodun has his wing. So does Krikri. They just both went for a spin. So Abiodun's quite far back. Velu apparently set the fastest lap with a 2 minute 19.9. The closest battle on track is actually Racer and James, and Racer's already got that move. So Shorty Boy and AMK do need to put the foot down. They are very far behind, and they could lose second place in the Constructors, and they will be at the moment. Well, since Velu isn't really helping the Constructors for Red Bull. World record beaten. What? Oh, that's a lock up there. Struggling in the wet conditions. Going to go back on board with Matt and Alice Killer. Battle for the lead and the battle for the Constructors title partly. So Matt now is 4 tenths off. We'll see about straight line speed. Oh yeah, fastest lap, 2 minute 19, you're getting. So as they come through the final corner now, who's got more fuel? Alice Killer does. So that is interesting, to say the least, as they cross the line, but they're not setting fastest laps. 1 second. Hopefully it doesn't go for a move, but what's going on here then? So apparently Velu is the only one who can set laps. So yeah. That's interesting. So I guess if Velu comes across the line, Velu is going to get fastest lap. Somehow. So actually, Shawnee Boy and James are the closest battle. Esports ready. He needs to get past James. They all have the front wing in the top 10. That gap is slowly getting away. Slowly separating, but for the corners, Matt does reel in Alice Killer, but on the straight line, Alice Killer seems to have it. Oh, speaking of Alice Killer, there's not a very good line through there. And Matt is now within 3 tenths. Now 2, so this could be interesting if... Oh, he's gone down the inside of the second to last corner, the corner onto the back straight, which was the second to last corner, excuse me there. Now he's got the quicker straight line speed, Sarge's in the background, so they don't want to be battling too hard. They both have equal straight line speed. So as you come for the final corner, Sarge's had a look. Matt has taken a wide line but a good exit. He is still behind. Now coming down into turn 1. What can Matt do? Will he go around the outside? He's going to attempt it. Around the outside of turn 1. He loses out there into turn 2. And now Sarge has joined in on this battle. Tekken is just a second off. So now it is a 3-way battle for the lead. Now will Matt try and go down the inside again? No, he won't. Alice Killer does brake late though, which will compromise his exit, as you can see here. Matt going down the inside of the fast left. Oh, they make contact. And again. And they're both on the grass. Sarger and Tekken have overtaken them both. Alice Killer's in a spin on the grass. And he's rejoining in the racing line. It's very risky there by Alice Killer. He's just got lucky, but now that does affect the Constructors massively. Shut up, Cloudy. Shorty Boy has got past James. Now what are Team Order's going to do here? They don't want to battle each other. Oh, James, that is a stupid dive bomb, mate. That was a stupid dive, and I think Shorty Boy's lost a piece of his wing. He does eventually let him through. He doesn't seem to let Alice Killer through. Stop being mean to drivers. How am I being mean to drivers? That was an outrageous dive bomb. So, unbelievably not, Sarger is winning this race. With Tekken in second, Matt in third, Best Bob in fourth, and Jamie in fifth. Probably the most randomest grid you'll see, I will have to admit. Cloudy, do you want to get timed out? Quick question. Closest battle is Racer and Bowlerman. Can Racer get past Bowlerman? This is a battle for 6th place. Some good points here. Since now... Oh, McLaren has got in the points, but that's obviously not enough points. He's only got 1 point. So... Stop threatening, no threatening allowed. It's not like threatening, it's a question. Now Racer has got the move on Bowlerman. Didn't see that then, but he's got the move through the fast left to right, and he's now up into 6th, and we'll be hunting down Jamie. Now AMK is next to try and get it, so they currently have 6 points, and McLaren have 1. So McLaren can't win it today if it carries on like this. But they will have a really strong chance of winning it in USA. NK is really struggling though. I believe he is missing parts of his wing. So Racer's already caught that gap to 4/10 in 1 lap, and he was about 2 seconds behind. And Jamie's broke about 400 metres too early. Racer around the outside of the final corner. He's going to get better traction for around the outside, and he's already made the move. Will he make it stick? And he does. Will Jamie look to go down the inside? Obviously he won't. Around the outside he hasn't missed his braking point. He has tried. But Racer has defended it well, and Jamie has lost the position. And AMK is still trying to get past Bowlerman. He's struggling on the traction. He's using no traction, and he is struggling. Gap at the lead. Oh, AMK's broke late. They are side by side now. Who's going to get the upper hand? It looks like AMK, and it is AMK. Oh, AMK is struggling on the traction. Play undertail, don't even have the game. Oh, Abion has passed James, so it's now a McLaren 10-11, which still isn't very helpful for them, but the Soldier is now lapping the AI car of Awesome Dude, and Tekken's actually caught up by 2/10 in the middle sector, so go aboard these two. It is meant to dry up at some point, so we don't know when, but well, he doesn't want to be laughing his arse off too much. He has got Tekken right behind him, and Matt is not far off. So at the moment, Matt will be winning the championship, I believe, or he'll be joint with. Quick question, Anthony. Do you want to get timed out again? There's a real battle there. Matt has now joined in. He's within a second. That is a good aerial shot there. Tekken, he's still there within 5 tenths. He's just struggling to actually catch up to Sarge to make a move. He just seems to break late in the corners. It's not threatening, it's a question. Tekken can't seem to get his exits right, and Matt is also there. Thinking about it, Josh. No blackmailing. Am I blackmailing you? That makes sense. Asking you a question is now blackmail. Wow. That's something new in this day and age. Jamie and AMK now battling. I believe AMK actually passed Jamie. I weren't paying attention. I believe he has, yeah. Alex Killer is on the back of Shawnee Boy. Shawnee Boy has got a bit of wing damage. So... well, Bowlerman's got a bit wide. Shawnee Boy may have a look, but he has got wing damage. Alex Killer needs to get these points to have any chance of winning the Constructors tonight, but I don't think 2 points is going to make much of a difference, as he's getting quite tight. There's actually a 4-way battle for 7th place, so if Alex Killer gets up into 7th, still won't make him win the championship, but it'll make it easier for them in USA next week. Now going down into turn 1. I believe he is too far back. He has broke late, so Shorty Boy's broke even later. Stop breathing so hard. Right, okay. Right, 1 second. I don't want to miss any of the action, but I'm going to have to do it real quick. Is that better? Well, Velo there is in case anyone retires, so yeah. Sergeant, oh wait, Tekken is a lot closer to Sergeant now. He's actually within about 3 tenths. And he is actually within 3 tenths. Matt is also there. He just seems to be struggling through the middle sector. Sarge has got a very good run. Tekken hasn't. Who's the driver's champion? Don't know yet. Currently at the moment, it's Abiodun. He's winning it, but he is quite far behind. Then it's Scuba, but he's not here, so it won't matter for Scuba this. Scuba will still have a chance, even though he's not here today. Also, Matt is a lot closer this lap. We'll be able to get him into turn 1. We'll see as they start lap 9. He's 3 tenths back, and Tekken, we know he's got his low wings, so... Oh, whoa, what's happening here between Jimmy and Bowlerman? They seem to be switching positions. Harris Krill and Shawnee Boy, I think, are going to battle also. Who's third? Jimmy and Bowlerman are now side by side. Third in the championship is Matt, and he is 17 points off Abiodun, so... And Jamie is re-overtaking Bowlerman. Oh! I don't believe any wing came off Alice Killer there. Quite lucky. He's around the outside of Shawnee Boy. Bowlerman's off the track. And oh, it's getting a bit nip and tuck. Abiodun's joining in. This could help McLaren. Shawnee Boy now around the outside of Bowlerman. Has he got the position? No, he gets a tap off Bowlerman. Alice Killer around the outside of Bowlerman doesn't make it. Now Abiodun and Alice Killer battling for P10 for a point. Why are the McLarens battling for just 1 point? There's no point in doing that. Abiodun's got his own teammate, but I don't know why they're battling for a point. Won't make much difference. I know they're battling in the title, but for the drivers, but battling for 1 point isn't much. Value's pitting again for mediums for some reason. It's nowhere near mediums yet. So Marty's still there with Tekken, but he isn't making much ground, obviously, because Oh, sorry, I'm just cutting out there. But Albion has got past Boulderman now, so more points for McLaren. Will Boulderman? Oh, he's broke well early. And now Albion is on the back of Shawnee Boy. If he gets this is some more points. He is too far behind though. Matt is only 3 tenths off, but where can he go? We don't know. Alex Keller's got past Boulderman, so, or has he? Boulderman is going to try and keep it down the inside, loses it, and he's not in the points anymore. So both the McLarens are in the points, still only have 3 points, but yeah, it will help them. Velu has retired. So that will not help Red Bull at all. So, ooh, Tekken's got a lot closer to Sargent, but Matt has got a lot closer to Matt, so interesting battle here. Who will come out on top? It has stopped raining now, so well, Vincent, you might not be next season, you don't know. Not gonna answer that question, Josh, but Sargent has got significant straight line speed. Actually, Matt has broke quite late, but that's to get him a better exit. What is going on here? Both excuse me. Both Fabian and Alex Killer both just passed Jamie. Jamie and Boulderman are in a spin. Don't know what has happened there, but they're both in a spin. And Boulderman's still got the position. Oh, he overtook Jamie actually. So I don't know what's happened there. So helping McLaren even more. So now McLaren are on 6 points. And did someone pit? Oh no, Matt got past Tekken. In the midst of all that, Matt did get past Tekken. So Sargent now is going to be under pressure from Matt. Can he hold him off? Also, team strategy will be coming in soon as the track, it will take a while to dry up, but I think it will dry up in 17 laps. So now the strategy comes, will they wait for it to go dries or will they pit for some more inters? I think they'll wait for the dries, but the tyre wear may die. Don't know. Don't know the tyre wear in the wet. So what's happened here? Sector, oh, AMK and Racer's up into P4. Good move from him there, so he's 6th, was 4th. Maybe he lost it somewhere, I don't know. He is struggling. Was he on a puncture? No, don't know what's happened though. Oh, AMK has gone very wide. As Killer and those having the Boulderman's lost it. I've heard an As Killer still battling for themselves. So and Albion's on a shocker of an exit. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. I just saw Matt go down the inside, hugging the apex. Sargent's going to get the inside of turn 2, but not the better traction. Will he cover Matt off? He does. Still keeps P1 for now. Excuse me. Now Matt, he's too far behind for a dive. He does that. Oh, MK, Best Bob and Jamie are all pitting. Did it go DRS enabled without me paying attention? I don't know. But the track is already, from the looks of things, drying out. So the softs won't make it. 16 laps. Or they could. No, yeah, they would. They would. The softs would make it actually. But we don't know the track temperature. We'll have to switch on to tyres now. So Best Bob's on the super softs. That's probably not a wise choice. Everyone's going on the AMK's going on the mediums. I don't know if it's too early. I believe it has gone DRS enabled though. So yeah, quite interesting. So I think the dries are catching, I don't know. Yeah, the dries are catching, so... Oh, wait, what's happened here? Matt's lost it! And he's dropped back down to P3. So now, Sarger has got a 2.4 second lead, and Tekken's got a puncture! Tekken's got a puncture on his way into the pit. And that's going to lose him about 4 seconds. Oh, no! Oh, DRS has just been enabled. He just got a puncture. His tyres died out on him. I think Alice Killer's lost it. Alice Killer's got a puncture. Oh my god, Alice Killer's got a puncture. There's a stricken McLaren going down that straight. Tekken's got on the super softs. He's not lasting them 15. Races on the softs, wise choice. Sarger and Matt will be going for just trying to keep the tyres. Oh no, this isn't going to help Alice at all. A rear right puncture just like Tekken. And he is falling down. That could be his race over. Shorty Boy jump racer in the pits? I don't believe he has. So Best Boy is back up into 5th. Yeah, I know, Velu. So now Racer is going to try and get Shorty Boy. There is still considerable spray, but it won't affect the tyres too much, I'm guessing. There's no fastest lap still, because, you know, it won't tell me the fastest lap. Also, Jamie and James will be battling soon. Once the spray goes, the tyres will be optimum. But Racer is all over the back of Shawnee Boy, but he has no fuel. So that could be his problem. And Abiodun is actually up into 6th, so that has helped him. Tekken is on the super softs for some reason. He won't last them till the end. So this will promote NK up into 3rd. And Best Bob up into 4th, but he has got Abiodun for company. Racer's just in DRS as Shawnee Boy. And Jamie's on the back of James, and Creekery is also in that battle. And Alice Killer is 14 seconds behind, and I don't think he'll be getting points this race. So that's very unfortunate for him. Into turn 1, we'll go on board with the highest points battle at the moment. Between Best Bob and Abiodun. Best Bob usually, no offence to him, is not in these positions. He has had a very good race. He never usually gets stream time. So, this is one time to get it. And it's defending from Abiodun for 10 points. Creekery has got past Jamie, and he's into the points. Race has got a 3-second time penalty behind Shawnee Boy. That's not going to help him. I've been struggling with the dirt. Yeah, the spray is pretty much gone, so the tyres will almost be at optimum. Matt is catching Sarger quite quickly. Stop. Cloudy. Racer now. He's going around the outside. The exit sector 2, he's got it into P7. And so Racer's having a quite decent race. Sector 2, what's happened? Alice Killer has given up. So there is one McLaren down. It's just up to Abiodun to try and win, effectively. And speaking of McLaren, he's just past Best Bob. So he's now got 10 points. So he needs to get into 3rd to have a chance at anything at the moment. No, wait, never mind. 12, 16, 10. Nah, he ain't going to do it at this rate. Abion would at least need to get third and Matt to stay second to possibly have a chance. But he needs to catch MK, which I believe he will be able to do because he has no fuel and Abion's got 4.5 laps. Matt is 1.2 seconds off Sargent and is catching quickly. The thing is can he make it stick? Sargent has had a very good race. We'll have a look here at the position changes. I've actually gone the wrong thing there. So, he has gone up 5 positions. Matt has gone up 1. Tekken up 4. Abion down 3. Alice Killer, the guy who was on pole, is out of this race. And I don't think McLaren are going to win the Constructors today. So, it isn't the closest battle. Creakery and James is. They're battling still. Now, the Saubers battling 4 points. They're both in the points. Jamie is also there in the background as they're all going over some rubber. No problem, Josh. The bloody hell is that name? They're not going to be Babdoy. Now, Matt is within a second just of Sargent. So, yeah. Oh, Creakery and James. They're battling. Both the Saubers battling hard. For P9 in real life, this will be a really good battle to see, actually. Both Saubers battling for some points. Oh, they made some contact there. Oh, they made contact again. I think Creakery's got the position. So go back on board with the front battle. I've noticed that everyone's catching MK very quickly, so I don't know if MK's got damage or something. Now Matt has DRS. He'll close in this lap, but I believe next lap he'll go for it. He's now got that gap down to half a second, unless he'll go for it on the straight, which I highly doubt it. Unless he does go for a lunge, is 4/10. He's got DRS, we will see. Helicopter shot. Yeah, he's too far behind. Oh, he did brake later, but didn't go for it. Had a look around the outside, but as they now go through turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and Matt just go on the curb slightly. Won't help him there. Even if Sargent does get second place in this race, he has had one hell of a race. He's just stayed out of trouble. Everyone in front has pretty much crashed except for Matt. In like the top 5, and yeah. Well, it's the top 5 that start the race. Now he's able to regain himself. Tekken's tyres, I believe, will start to drop off within the next few laps, and he will have to pit again for another set of super softs. 3 temps now, the gap between Matt and Sargent. I think he'll get it done on the back straight. 2.5 temps. He's going to go for it. Thought about it, but he's going to get a better exit now onto the back straight. Now DRS, 3.5 temps. This should be as easy as you like, but I don't think Sargent will make it easy as you like. He doesn't actually go for a move. You know, he just follows Sargent's line. Does get a better exit now. Excuse me, as they do start lap 18. Sargent's going to try and defend the inside. He does. So Matt's going to try and go around the outside of turn 1. Sargent does defend well there. And keeps Matt at bay, probably for another lap. Burn's now within 6/10 of AMK, so I don't know what's happened here, because he hasn't even got DRS and he's within half a second. So a battle for 4th place here. And at this rate, if Abion does get that position, which he does, and he'll get 3rd most likely, so this is going to be interesting. Definitely interesting. As Matt looking down the inside, oh, he had a look. definitely had a look. Didn't go for it though. Sarger is probably sweating at the moment, trying to keep Matt behind him. Not the current championship leader, but possibly after this race. We clips the curb, won't help him there. Oh, Sarger's clipped the exit curb. That will not help him as they go down the back straight. Matt has overtaken him, but Sarger will still lunge it down the inside. He does, and Matt will probably go for a switchback here. And he's now opening DRS again. Will he be able to get him? We don't know. He's going to have to go around the outside of turn 1 again. Or attempt to. He has, I believe, got it. Sarger hasn't had the best of runs into turn 2. Sarger turned very wide, but he has got a better exit. Now, according to the exit is set to 1, Sarger will obviously go for the move. He ain't going to back down to this. Oh, he does, actually. But he's going to go for a switchback on Matt. Around the outside, will he get the move? Oh, he's clipped the grass on the entry. He's got him. Matt's going to look for a switchback back at Sarger. And he doesn't get it. Oh my god. Right, Matt around the outside. Is he going to get the move? Yes, he does. And that should be it now. But no, Sarger's going to come back again. Will Sarger come back and try and get him again? He's got DRS. Now coming onto the final corner. He's going to go for it. He's going to lunge down the inside. Will he be able to get it? He's going to have DRS again. So he's going to have to try and go around the outside, but he's a lot closer than what Matt was. Around the outside. Matt's broke late, very late. Switch back by Sarger. Oh, Matt's dived down the inside. Oh! Sarger came back across Matt there. Matt's going to go down the inside again. Oh my god. He's not going to get the better exit. Sarger will. Sarger, I don't know if he's going to keep it. Will Matt try and go around the outside? No, he does back out. But he's going to try and get a better exit. Which he does. He's coming back at Sarger again. Sarger's struggling for the triple right-hander. Matt is now 2 tenths behind. This is one hell of a battle for the lead. Matt, he thought about it, didn't go for it. Oh, Tekken did pit. He pitted for some more super soft. So, right now, they have won the Constructors. Right now. So, McLaren have won the Constructors. At the moment, Matt went down the inside. He isn't going to get it. He's got DRS though this time. He'll have both DRSs. I think he'll get him now. Sarger, unless he can pull some out the bag here. Well, this is 2 separate detection zones. I can't remember for this track. And there isn't. So, Matt, I believe, will actually get the move done and dusted. That took Matt a lot longer than he wanted it to be. Now, will Sarger come back? Through turn 2. He's only 2 tenths behind. Will he go for another move on Matt? I think he's too far behind. Matt does go defensive though, which won't help his exit. So if Matt does mess up slightly, Sarger is still going to be there. Welcome, RJ. Now this is where Sarger does mess up. Triple right, and he has gone slightly wide, but he's still there. McLaren, but not anymore. If Matt does come second, McLaren win. If Matt wins, McLaren don't win. But Matt is now getting away from Sarger, like he stood. And yeah, he's going to have DRS, but 7/10 won't be much of a difference, I don't think. Unless, so we don't know. The battle was amazing, but I don't think it's going to continue. As we come through the final corner. And he's going to have DRS again, but he's too far behind now. An end to a really, really good battle. That was unfortunate. YouTube is self-mute button. So Aberden won't be able to catch Sarge, obviously. And McLaren will not win tonight. They will be ahead by, I don't know. Oh, Sarge has got a 3-second time penalty. That is not going to help. I don't believe they're going to win tonight. 15 points. We'll put McLaren on 213 and 213 for McLaren, and then Force India will be on 230. So no, actually, because the gap needs to be 86. And yeah, never mind, I am actually wrong. God, we're in the same year. I don't have exams yet. So yeah, Matt he's probably going to win this race. Abion isn't going to win anyway because they need to outscore Force India by 4 points, and they're only going to outscore them by 1. Maybe 2. Unless AMK can somehow catch Abion, but that's how unlikely. Shawnee Boy is now. No, Jamie has pit, so Shawnee Boy is going to keep that. Oh, shame, RJ. He's not in his turn, is he? He doesn't talk yet. But the exams are still at the same time. So there's nothing really to commentate on anymore. I thought you were year 9. Nothing really to commentate anymore. The closest gap is 1.3 seconds. Yeah, I do know, Josh. Chill out. McLaren will not win, but they'll be ahead by about 80 points, so they only need to score 6. Yeah, there is nothing to commentate about now. Shawnee Boy and Best Bob are actually switching positions. Shawnee Boy hasn't got much of a wing left. If you go on board with him, he has not got much of a wing. So he might drop round to P10, won't affect the Constructors any way, shape or form. Best Bob has done an outrageous lunge and has actually got the move and DRS. So that is a round of applause for that move. Move of the actual highs, the move of the day. Josh. So Shadow is now in 10th. So Force India is scoring 13 points. McLaren is scoring 15, so they ain't going to win. Red Bull will just be ahead of Force India. Just. Yes, RJ, I'm doing a Race of Champions. I am a champion. So, quite fair to be put in the Race of Champions. Shorty Boy isn't going to catch now, and there's literally nothing to commentate about. Matt and Sarja could possibly be battle of the season. Possibly. But I don't know. You're not doing ROC2. You're not even in PSGL, and you will never be a champion. So now he's dealt with. But yeah, they put me in a wild card because I won the Constructors. They put me in, Throne put me in because I won the Constructors. And I came third in the championship, so yeah. I came third and won the Constructors, so quite a viable reason why it should be the wild card. I ain't gonna win Race of Champions, like. I'm not gonna beat Ash or Cliffy. Got aboard Matt for a bit, as he is gonna be the race winner, most likely, unless he does some outrageous bottle job. But Sarge just second place. One hell of a race for him. Had a good battle with Matt, but couldn't last forever. Matt with the overall pace. Hasn't got much fuel, but yeah. Avion just needs to burn it. He's got tons. But he needs to watch out for tyre wear also. If Alice Killer got into the points, not even a few points. Oh, what's happened here then? Oh, Shorty Boy's binned it! And that won't make much. Well, that puts, I believe, Force India just able to get into the, just able to be able to still win the Constructors, even though it is highly unlikely they would have to, like, McLaren would have to get 1 point in 2 races, I think. Not even that, I think they'll have to still retire both races. So as Matt now is coming through the triple right-hander on the second to final lap. Matt will be the champion. He won't be the championship leader actually. Abiodun will, but his lead will be chopped down slightly. So as Matt now is on. Oh wait! I've seen that flicker. Wait a minute. If Tekken gets past AMK, Force India are out of the Constructors. Or out of it. So it's up to AMK to keep Force India in the Constructors. Final lap, if AMK keeps him ahead, or keeps it ahead, Force India still have the ever so slight chance. If he gets overtaken, they have no chance and they're out. So it's all down to AMK keeping Tekken behind. Can he do it? Can he keep himself and Shawnee Boy in the Constructors for next round in USA next week? Well, final lap, Krikri and Racer are battling. And Krikri, I don't know what he's doing there. That was an outrageous move there. Go on board, these two are side by side. I want to look at the battle up ahead for the main Constructors title. They're battling also Best Bob and Jamie. It's not it's James and Jamie. And Racer's got the move. And Tekken has got past AMK. I was trying to look at all the battles. Tekken has made Force India lose their Constructors chance. So now that eliminates one rival team for McLaren. Unless Matt does win this race. I didn't go on board. It's quite unfortunate, but most battles going on. Sarge second, very good race. Abiodun will take third place. Very good from him. Unless Tekken has a penalty, which will help AMK. He comes across the line. And there is Force India out. Force India cannot win the Constructors anymore. Only Red Bull can. So, yeah. Racer. Oh, no, James has run out. Krikri's run out of fuel, but oh well. Racer does get 6th. Krikri 7th. Best Bob Dive Bomb James. And he's going to get the move on James. He's done it again. He's going to get the move. So, Best Bob 8th, James 9th, and Jamie will get 10th. As he now comes through the final corner. To round out the point, really. What's he doing? I can't disqualify you, you know. There we go. So I'll quickly go through the race and then that'll be it. So, let's go through the podium as Matt, Sarge and Abiodun will celebrate. Matt especially, Abiodun will be celebrating that one of his main rivals to the Constructors are no longer available to win. Max Verstappen does win, and he wins Driver of the Day. Well, they're joking there, but anyway, Max Verstappen or Matt wins the race. Then Sargent does finish in second. Very good race from him. Probably going to get Driver of the Day. Could be Racer though. Abiodun in third. Good race from him. Tekken in fourth, AMK in fifth, Racer sixth, Krikri seventh, eighth, Best Bob ninth, James 10th, Jamie and Best Bob finished outside the points, not Best Bob, Bullerman. So, like this stream if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and FLR will be next Wednesday, but I won't be there. I have something on at that time. I'll get someone else to commentate and host. So you'll see it on someone else's channel. I'll put an announcement out at some point. And for FLR, I'll see you in 2 weeks for the finale. Bye.